do one final dish before we have our dinner.
Okay, what shall it be?
It's a zesty mango curry.
Mango and curry. Will it taste nice?
We'll wait and see.
What ingredients do you have here?
Well, if it's a zesty mango curry, of course we'll have chicken down here. And we use about 700 grams of chicken breast, and it's actually skinless, and we cubed it into about 1 cm cube.
Skinless?
Yes, skinless.
Then it wouldn't be nice already.
No, it is, because what happened with the skin, you actually have quite a lot of saturated fats. So to actually keep to a healthy diet, we remove the skin before we actually cooked it. And because this is actually a wet dish, to actually remove the skin, it doesn't really dry out the chicken so much. So it's actually okay. It's better for health as well. It's low in saturated fats. Then we have 1 medium chopped onion, okay, and we also have garlic, which we should actually finally chop this later. Garlic. If you want to have more garlic, you can too, but it's just a personal preference. And you have this chili powder, which is about 2 teaspoons, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and I tell you what too, this is actually cinnamon. We put cinnamon for anything that's with mango. It's really, really nice. So you have a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and mix it with mango. It does give it a very unique combination of flavor. And you have your curry powder, which is about 3 teaspoons. Then what we'll do, we'll have oil as well, which is about 1 tablespoon of oil. You could use any kind of oil, for example like vegetable oil, but for this recipe we actually use canola oil, which is healthier because it actually has got higher monounsaturated fats in it. Low fat evaporated milk, this is about 1/2 cup, about 125 mils. And we also have this mango, of course, because it's zesty mango curry, we have mango as well that's actually chopped up. We need some kind of base, and the base is 125 mils, which is about 1/2 cup of chicken stock, and this is the low sodium version of chicken stock.
Why can't we use the normal chicken stock?
Can if you want to, it's just that the normal chicken stock is usually higher in sodium content. And now you can either, so of course if you really want to have real good flavor, you brew your own chicken and use the stock that's actually from the boiled chicken. Otherwise you can be more lazy, and your quickie method is to go and buy the commercial version. Alternatively, some of them actually use sort of a chicken essence. You can buy those little bottles and just use one of those. That will just be as equivalently good in flavor.
So this is a healthier alternative.
Yes, it is a healthier alternative.
700 grams of chicken is to be shared between how many people?
Okay, this recipe is actually meant for 4 persons. Usually you look at the main ingredients is usually the meat. Okay, so the meat usually we budget for about 200 grams of meat for 1 person. Okay, now let's start cooking.
Okay.
So what we do initially is we actually pour the canola oil, which is about 1 tablespoon. I think the original recipe calls for about 4 tablespoons. We actually halved and even quartered it down to only 1 tablespoon because we are using a non-stick pan. So a non-stick pan, you don't really need to use so much of oil. So that's 1 tablespoon of canola oil. And we'll heat it up first. Okay. And then let it heat for a little while, and we'll add in the ingredients, all the spices, to actually heat it up and get the fragrance out. Okay, so we actually put the onions in. We'll add the crushed garlic. And it's about 2 teaspoons of chili powder. 2 teaspoons. And it's a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. And it's a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And 3 teaspoons of curry powder.